Spending money? What are we doing? Spending money not working or what? What am I doing out here? Damn! What happened? What's up? What are you doing? Oh my gosh.
Look how much room we have.
Oh my god, those desks are so small.
No, they're not.
They're tiny.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean?
Don't worry.
Y'all sold it?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Damn!
The nicer long desk that you guys just bought, like the ones
black
that's
ones?
in Derek's,
Yeah.
and yours is upstairs for
Oh, for the
Austin.
photos.
And then we took apart the white and black one and just stored it. Because nobody needed it, so we were just like, okay, we'll just put it out of the way for now.
Okay. Tax credit right there, you see? He's on camera. Tax credit, $12,000.
Say hi, Grayson.
Hi.
Grayson's worth, that's $12,000 right there. That high is worth $12,000. Tax credit, maybe. So this room is something that we're gonna start to need a lot more emphasis on, which is basically like it becomes a storage and our temporary measuring room with maybe a little bit of a hybrid of a showroom in the beginning, where clients are gonna be able to come in. They're gonna be seeing different drawers presented. So this whole entire like thing that you see here is supposed to be like custom drawers, slide outs for like trims, accessories, fabrics, washes, all these different types of things. And we need to make it more like a design company feel, which is what we are, because right now it just looks like a fucking warehouse, right? It doesn't look good. It's not like Alyssa would say, it's not giving, all right? It's not giving. You know what I'm saying? So we needed to, this is something that we just have to spend money on inevitably, because one, we just need more storage in this place because we're simply just outgrowing it, which is a good thing. We're starting to store all of our fabrics now instead of just sending it off to clients. We're gonna have a copy here at all times, and so it's easier for in-person clients or just for us to reference back to, and building it out, because it's cool, because initially this room was just a conference room, and we have a TV here, which we've never really used. But you just gotta always have a big screen TV. You know what I'm saying? You just always gotta have it. So we're gonna make this really, really pretty. Don't know what the best way about going about it is, because we already got quotes for like prefab, custom cabinetry, whatever. It's fucking stupid. All right, everybody wants to charge an arm and a leg. So yeah, I'm excited because we're ending this year so strong. I'm more confident than I've ever been going into the new year with a fucking strong team, solid foundation in business, and we're gonna make this place look fucking amazing. So I'm very excited for that.
It seems like every time I go on vacation or like, you take some time off, it's like we get slammed or hit with a bunch at once. And part of that was Elevate coming in and dropping new flavors, dropping a launch. They dropped their other brand, HD Muscle supplements. So like we got all of that last week. So, I'm on vacation. I'm like, all right, I just got to trust my team that they got it. And they did, they crushed it. We're crazy busy right now. And just coming in, checking everything out, seeing how we're, handling the uptick in workflow. Just trying to brainstorm with Kevin, all right, can we be a little bit more efficient? Because I've noticed a little bit of like, if you see behind me, I've noticed a little bit of clutter, when carts get packed up here, it gets really backed up. There's a lot of congestion. And then it seems like the outflow of orders kind of gets blocked a little bit. So obviously we want things to, the ideal scenario is you grab a cart here, you pick, you run through, and then you bring it back into the queue here for it to be packed. And then it kind of like U-turns back out. And then all the orders get packed over there. But a lot of the carts sometimes get backed up and they start flowing that way instead of deeper in this way. And then it blocks the orders out. And then we're doing a lot more boxes now with this new client. So, prior to that, it was a lot more mailer bags, which we still do a lot of mailer bags. But now there's an uptick in boxes, which requires us to use pallets to palletize the boxes. So, seeing people walk from their packing station to set down a box instead of, maybe the pallet is right here, or it goes on a conveyor that will just send it to sort. These are plans that we've had in the works. We just haven't really had a need for them yet. So now it's like, okay, I think we probably need some sort of conveyor sort system because there's a lot of congestion in our order outflow section. So is this something we can even do before we get insanely busier? I don't know, but maybe there's little tweaks we can make right now that will help alleviate some of this. So yeah, good to be back. Good to be out here in the warehouse and seeing everything. We got a lot going on this week. Elevate's actually coming to visit us next Monday. So it's going to be cool to have them in here and get to check out our facility and talk in person. So yeah, keep watching. Thanks.
So right now we're getting a bunch of samples and a lot of print applications from the factory, so we can start sharing with the clients and allowing them to see and feel what they can do for future collections. So right now we're just kind of going through what the factory sent us, and there's a lot of interesting textures and
I like that they didn't name it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like you really, if you like
You can't see
zoom
them this
in, you can see like there's a lot of like a little design in it to give it extra texture and some more interest.
Oh, that's weird.
This is
It's like
amazing.
veins.
This is fucking amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah, but how do they do that?
RT would like this.
Do they
Yeah.
just pull up the print, like they pucker it out, or what?
If-
Like the ink,
It feels like it, yeah, like paint. Like you take a sponge and you
And
just
you,
like,
and just splatters it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That's
there's
crazy.
some type of texture over it.
The coolest one is kind of like the veins, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like, what is that? What is that like phobia that people have of like?
Like spiders and shit?
No, not arachnophobia. There's one with the holes. There's a phobia for that. There's like a bunch of holes.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
You
like
never-
when you're driving behind a big old trailer and it's got long pipes on it,
Yeah.
I
and
have that.
all you see is holes.
Yeah.
No.
There's that.
I see
phobia,
Final
but there's-
Destination and I
but there's
immediately
a
switch lanes.
Phobia of like.
There's a phobia for everything.
Yeah. Okay, so $850 in total.
$855.64. Yes, sir.
What the fuck is going on with this-
Have to get
dude.
you in touch with another representative. I do apologize.
This is
We have
stupid.
some system updates.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just making sure that the initial departure date doesn't change. I received a package from Rhone. If you guys haven't heard of Rhone, they're like a golf athleisure. They're like a middle-aged, like nicer clothing that's made for middle-aged guys. I don't know. Anyways, one of the owners, Ben Checketts, has been following me for a while. Loves our content, and he commented on my recent video that I made, and I was like, yo, he tagged Rhone in one of the brands that I should review next. So I commented, I was like, send me some, and then and then we just been chatting, and so yeah, he sent me a bunch of products that I selected, and this may potentially be something that we work with them for on some form of business. I don't know. It could turn into something really cool, or it could just turn into something that we're just acquaintances and whatever. So let's see what I got. I'm actually gonna make some content for their product because Austin and I want to get back into the custom make videos because it seems like that is the highest demand for any of my content, and I want to start getting back into that. So yeah, I selected a ton of products. It's like $1,000 worth of product, but it's a small box because their stuff is pretty expensive. Sent me a hat that I didn't select because these hats were ugly. So it's Yupung. Yupung is a blanks company. Okay, so Rhone, not it, guys. Gotta make cooler hats. Don't use Yupung, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. I got elevator music in the background. Trying to change my China flight for me and Austin to come back later because we got some obligations that we need to be there for. I selected an athletic pant. It's called the commuter pant. It's actually it's supposed to go with their suit that they sent me, but they didn't have a black suit. They only had a blue suit, but they gave me a black pair of pants. So these are the commuter pants. It's like an athletic fitting twill fabric, and it has a little bit of stretch, which is really nice. Because Jess said I'm dressing like I got a middle-age crisis. I'm wearing fucking baggy clothing and shit, which is, it's not, to me, it's not that baggy. Anyways, love these golf pants. Really nice, just daily trousers that I'm gonna wear. Have some pretty nice pleating in there. They got a silicone band in the pants, which is nice, and you don't have to wear a belt. Really thoughtful. We do that.
Keeps the shirt tucked too.
Yeah. Actually, that's pretty smart. Just keeps the shirt tucked. Cool pair of pants.
They read a note.
Look at all the product they sent me. A ton of product. All right. Let's see if their fulfillment center fucked up or not. Sent me a training short sleeve. This one.
This is the one you wanted?
This is the one I really was like, I need to see how good this training short sleeve is. Because we don't make a slim fitting one yet for our brand, so I wanted to select it and see how good the fabric is. Very ventilated.
You should pop it on.
Look at that. I'll wear this in a little bit. Dude, this is really nice. Look at that.
The reflective logo on the back's nice. It's
Right?
like very hidden. Back, bottom left.
Yeah. I saw it run.
What's the paneling?
So
the back.
this is. It's just a set-in sleeve with an additional flat lock seam that goes down all the way down to the bicep. I mean, this is really breathable, so it's pretty nice. Hopefully, it fucking doesn't fit like fucking Glory. Hopefully, it doesn't fucking fit like that, because Glory's ass. All right. So then they sent us another. I selected another pair of joggers. These are like their athletic ones.
Those look more your style.
Yeah. Like me and Derek like straight fit. We don't like baggy fit, right? For me, this is baggy, but this is as baggy as I like it to be. You know. All right.
Eric, thank you for your patience in regards to the long hold. As promised, I have another representative who will be able to help further with the request to change the flight for those two travelers, Austin and Daniel.
Yeah, I saw you doing them squats this morning.
See that?
I put on the Romelios one day. Wore the Romelios one day to squat.
I used to squat 500 in those shoes. Those shoes are 15 years old. It's 2025. It takes more than one person to change 2 flights? It's fucking impossible. There's no.
Been on this call for 46 minutes.
Yeah, 46 minutes to change two flights. And the only thing we're changing is the return flight. Dude, I gotta poop, man. It's worse than a Chinese travel agency, bro. You too.
What's your message to Raj?
Thanks, Raj. So today was the first time ever in the company's history that our full entire design team is here. Ashley and Sean are based in Toronto, so they're all here now. We ran through our processes because our company is getting bigger and more established in this marketplace. And so I wanted to make sure that Derek and I are always trying to refine our processes, especially going into next year. We're standardizing our processes more and more and just getting more concrete on the details so that no gray areas exist in our processes and business.